Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 5 here on Topalo, looking for some more fire types that are going to help us for the Entei Research. We're going to start off with 14,312 sneaky snacking and 100 sleep points for getting a good amount of sleep like we're supposed to. That puts us at 4,055. I'm going to hold on to the rest of these sleep points for now, just in case we need them for some stuff for the Entei Research. But for our daily lottery, we're gonna grab another biscuit. Very good. We've been getting really lucky on these biscuits lately, and it is very helpful right now, all things considered, especially with how many Vulpix have actually been showing up. Now that I say that, I'm not gonna get a single one today. Watch. But we're gonna try. Let's jump into the sleep report and see if we can. A Cyndaquil would be nice. We haven't seen a single one all week. And that's one we need, a really good one. Either a really good Cyndaquil or a really good Vulpix. Either one. We did get snoozing type, almost certainly. Well, no, we might have got dozing now that I look at it. 17% dozing, 59% snoozing, and 24% slumbering. That is dozing. Yep. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but it is still pseudo-balanced, so we still could see some snoozing types. We are going to get close to 50 million. So we should have the full 8 spawns. 47.8. Not as close as I thought, but good enough for the 8 spawns. And that means that, well, there's an adorable little Houndour down there, is what that means. But that also means we should get some decent stuff. Vulpix, Charmander, still no Cyndaquil. And I think that was, no, that was only 7. Vulpix and Charmander. We do have a couple of decent Charmanders, so Vulpix is still the priority over Charmander at this point. And Haunter, oh, okay. That was unexpected. 3-star Haunter? Is that the last one? Does Haunter have a top belly sleep? I don't remember. No, it doesn't. So that is the last Haunter sleep style. I'm not quite sure why they don't have a top belly for Haunter. I mean, he could just float right above. Of course, the Sableye's hungry, the Wobbuffet's hungry. 2 that we do not care about at all are hungry. Wait a minute, did we get 2 Sableye? We did. I didn't even notice. Honestly, I didn't even notice we got 1. Was not at all paying attention. But here's the question. How do we handle this? Let's see. I think we handle this by, we give the Vulpix the bonus biscuit because it is the priority. So yes, that's what I was hoping for. That we'd get a big hit and we could take it home. So there we go. Vulpix in the bag. Now we give Charmander a bonus biscuit and hope for another big hit. That would be nice. No dice. All right, well, one more biscuit. Maybe. No, still no big hit. You know what? It's 1 shy of 25. I said I didn't want to go below 25, but I think we're going to be okay. I think 24 is okay. We just got to make sure not to use any more biscuits the rest of this week. We did get both the Charmander and the Vulpix. We do need both of them, so that's good. Good shots at getting something decent. Of course, still going to be sending out the Vulpix candy just to help people get a really good supply since the Entei week is coming up. So that way everybody can be ready with a good Vulpix if they find, if they catch a good one, or a good Ninetales if they catch a good Vulpix. We did get 1,865 Research XP and 4,855 Dream Shards, which we are probably going to use all of them very soon. All right, let's go see what we've got. We've got a level 14 in Sassy. Ooh, Sassy is, it's okay. It's not quite what we're looking for. Soybean, corn, soybean. That's not bad though. And then we've got skill trigger. Okay, so this one is going to be trying to trigger skills, skill level up. This is a very good skill specialist that is not a skill specialist. Helping speed M, inventory up M, ingredient finder S. Outside of the ingredient finder, this is perfectly built for a skill specialist. So that's kind of funny. I mean, we'll get a lot of extra energy if we have it on the team. But out of all these skills, helping speed at level 50 is the only one that actually benefits it as a berry gatherer. So I don't think it's going to look too great. Let's see. It looks like about the same as the 2 that we caught yesterday. A little less than those 2, actually, 51. The other 2 were 55 and 56, if I remember correctly. But just for the funsies, because of how this is built, let's see how it does as a skill specialist, because I bet it's going to be very high. Yeah. Yeah, very, very high. I mean, it's funny. We could use this in a way with a high skill count. It could be worth keeping on the team. Maybe. Let's see. What was the skill level up? S. So it'd be a level 3, which I think is 21 energy, I think, if I remember correctly, every time it procs. So, I mean, it's okay. Don't know if I want to keep it, though, because this is just not fulfilling the role it's supposed to fulfill. And the energy was always supposed to be just a nice bonus, not really what you go for with the Vulpix. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna give this one a think. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one. It's still gonna be good. It's gonna be above PR 90 for skill count, but for the berries, it's just not doing what we need it to do. So we're gonna let this one finish. Hopefully it finishes soon before I start the Charmander, because I don't want to mess up the website and make it crash again. Let's see if it decides it's gonna finish anytime soon. In the meantime, we can go ahead and move on to Charmander and see if we got anything good. Level 13 and also Sassy. I mean, honestly though, Sassy is not the worst thing for a Charmander because its main skill is very beneficial. So that's not terrible. We've got Sausage, Ginger. That's an okay mix. That's not bad. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on if I want sausage or ginger at level 30. And it really just depends on what recipe I'm trying to make. So I guess having one of each is not the worst thing. Well, we know what the first sub skill is going to be. The first sub skill is going to be skill level up M. And then helping bonus. Yo, this is not bad already. And Sassy Nature, we can very heavily rely on this sub skill. If we get ingredient finder M somewhere, and maybe even ingredient finder S, this might be really good. Helping speed is good. Skill trigger also good. For what this one looks like it's trying to do, ingredient finder M would be nice. Helping speed M, also not bad. Also not bad. You know what? This may not bring in the most ingredients strictly from a gathering standpoint. But if we evolve this, that is, what is that, level 5 ingredient magnet with no investment other than evolving it to a Charizard. This might actually be worth keeping. It's going about ingredient gathering in a little bit of an unorthodox way, but I kind of like it. I do not hate this Charmander. I really kind of want to use it. The problem is, it's not really going to bring in ingredients that we can rely on. It'll be good to throw on like an end of the week ingredient team where we're just trying to fill up the bag. It'd be really good for that. A lot better than our Blastoise, honestly, because the Blastoise has Rash Nature, which is main skill chance down. So we can more reliably get this high ingredient magnet proc. Yeah, this is definitely one worth keeping. It's worth keeping because it will come in handy in the right scenario. And maybe it will gather enough ingredients that we could actually use it more regularly on a team. Because that level 5 ingredient magnet is not to be underestimated, especially with main skill chance up. That's going to be really good. So far, though, for ingredient strength, the calculation's running a little slow. I mean, it's still above average. Still above average on pretty much every level except for 10. So 76 PR, that's, I think, our best one. Best, according to just the calculator, is like a 79 or an 80 PR. And this is only a couple points below that. So honestly, just a couple points below, but with all of the benefits that go towards getting this main skill to where it is, or where it could be, and how often it can proc, I definitely think this is worth the sacrifice of just a couple of points, you know, because they're so close together. There's functionally not going to be too much difference in how much ingredients you actually get. I think it's worth the drop in points to get that skill trigger that can proc multiple times throughout the day, hopefully. Just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and run this on the expected skill count as well. It's going to be very high, I would think. Not as high as I thought it was going to be. Interesting. Maybe Charmander and Charizard have a lower base skill rate than what I thought. 77 is a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. It is going to be higher once it hits 75. That should jump up to about right here. Maybe right there. Let's see. Come on, level 75. That skill trigger is gonna jump it up, and we could invest a sub skill seed at level 75, and it will guaranteed go to skill trigger S because it cannot go to helping speed S. Of course, we may have helping speed large by the time we get to level 75. 91. My first guess was correct, about there. But yeah, this is very good. This is a very good Charmander. I like it. I think that we can definitely make use of this. The sausage and ginger, I'm trying to remember which dish that goes well with it. I want to say, I'm pretty sure it's the keema curry. We will need still another sausage gatherer, which we have Beware, but between Beware and this Charmander, we might have sausage and ginger covered. Oh, it goes up. Oh yeah, because it's helping speed. It goes up to 97 at level 100. So yeah, PR of 82 on the skill trigger. And I'm surprised it's that low given the nature, but we're definitely going to keep this one. We are definitely going to keep this one. Throw that in the box right now. So we're getting some good Charmanders. Not what we want, but some interesting Charmanders still nonetheless. So Fire Week is going pretty decent, I would say, for me specifically. Outside of the fact that I can't find a good berry finding Vulpix or Cyndaquil, still have not seen a single Cyndaquil, which is just weird. But apparently Cyndaquil is super rare. We do have some new news. We have maintenance and version update 1.7.2. Interesting. In order to update the app version, maintenance will be conducted on May 13th and May 14th, which is Monday, I think. Or May 13th into May 14th. Yes, Monday. The time is going to change depending on your local time. So it's May 13th at 8 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. So whatever that is for your neck of the woods, make sure to figure that out. But just be aware that maintenance is on Monday. Points to be updated. Preparation for the Entei Research event, of course. Changes to the conditions for when Sleep XP bonus gauge applies. Ooh, before the change, during Sleep Research applied when any helper Pokemon on the team reached the current max level of 55, regardless of the user's research rank. After the change, during Sleep Research will apply when any helper Pokemon on the team has reached the max level possible for the user's research rank at that time. Oh, that's good. That's good. So that helps people who hit their current Pokemon level cap, even though it's not the game's level cap at the moment. Good. Good, good. Note about the Sleep XP bonus gauge. If the team includes any helper Pokemon that have reached max level, any extra Sleep XP earned through Sleep Research is added to the Sleep XP bonus gauge. Each time the Sleep XP bonus gauge fills up to 500 XP, the user receives 1 Handy Candy Small. So that's good. That is good. If your entire team is at level 55 for the max level, you get 1 Handy Candy extra per day. So that's really good, and that's without any bonus XP. So if you have any Sleep XP bonus sub skills on your team, that'll help you get more Handy Candies a lot faster. So that's a really good thing. I like that. I like that change. Added new perks to the Novice Researcher bonus. I don't even know what this is. I've never even heard of this. This must be something that they added way after we all started playing. Or not we all, but after I started playing. I've never heard of the Novice Researcher bonus. I'm not sure what that is. Somebody fill me in the comments. 1 additional hungry Pokemon for each of the first 7 sleep research sessions. 1 Pokemon will for sure arrive hungry. Note this does not apply to the second sleep research session of the day. That is good. That helps people build up a team very quickly. That's very good. Very good. If all of the user's area bonuses add up to less than 100%, then the researcher's area bonus will increase by 10% each week. Oh, helping you get a jump start. That's pretty good. That's good. That helps you get caught up. I like that. That's good. This also applies to researchers whose Novice Researcher bonus period has already ended. If all of your area bonuses add up to less than 100%, your area bonus will increase by 10% each week. Nice. I'm fine with that. That helps people that are just starting out catch up and get their area bonuses built up quickly, especially since we have a lot of events that are really aided by having a high area bonus. I like that. That's a good change. That's good. Anyway, balance adjustments. Ooh. Adjustments to the helping stats of certain helper Pokemon. This is always the interesting one. Persian will have its frequency shortened by 200 seconds, which is a full 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Not sure what Persian's current base is, but that's a good change. That might make Persian more usable on Snowdrop, where we get the normal type berry. I think its main skill is still Dream Shard Magnet, so that may or may not be something that you're interested in. Golduck ingredient finding will be increased by 20%. That's pretty good. And its carry limit is increased by 3. Also very good. Wobbuffet, the main skill chance will increase by 10%, and its carry limit will also increase by 3. Golduck, I know a lot of people have told me they really enjoy using their Golduck on their team, so maybe that will help alongside the main skill trigger that a lot of people seem to like from the Golduck. Maybe getting that extra cocoa, and I forget what else it has. I know it's cocoa and milk maybe, and something else. So maybe that will help a lot of people who use the Golduck on their team fairly frequently. And then for Lucario, its frequency will be shortened by 100 seconds. It seems like a lot of these are Dream Shard Magnet, because I think Wobbuffet is also Dream Shard Magnet. So it seems like maybe they're trying to power up the Dream Shard Magnet Pokemon and try to get people to use them a little more. But Lucario's frequency will be shortened by 100 seconds, so a full minute and 40 seconds. Not bad. Interesting changes. Like I said, it seems like most of them are Dream Shard Magnet. Golduck, I know, is Charge Strength. But good changes. I mean, it's always good that they're buffing different Pokemon and trying to make them more usable. So I'm always down for that. And then for the Pokemon Go Plus, implementation of improvements so regular sleep research can be conducted for both sessions when 2 sleep tracking sessions are reported at the same time via Pokemon Go Plus. I don't use a Pokemon Go Plus, but it sounds like you can potentially track multiple sessions for multiple days and then report them later. And so it'll let you do the 2 sleep sessions research back to back. Kind of is what that sounds like. If I'm wrong, let me know. Like I said, I don't use a Pokemon Go Plus, so not 100% sure on that. That's just what it sounds like. When 3 or more sleep tracking sessions are reported, regular sleep research will be conducted once, and the rest will all be included in one report as normal. So something to keep in mind if you do use a Pokemon Go Plus. Either way, good changes. They are always trying to improve the health of the game, and I can definitely appreciate that because it makes it seem like this game is going to be in it for the long haul, and I'm down for that. 180 poison-type Pokemon have been studied, which means we get an energy pillow. Ooh, I like energy pillows. It's good to have those on hand, because you never know when you're going to need them. All right, and for the research community, we have 40 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 that doubled up. So a little over 25%. Very nice. Very nice. That is a beautiful shiny Charmander I saw there. And we can get into our breakfast and the changing of the guard in just a moment. Very good that you started with a skill trigger. That is a lot of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. See, this is what I'm talking about, Victory Bell. 24 potatoes? That's what I need to see. Where have you been all week? All week. We did get a skill trigger from Blastoise. It's also level 5, 17 ingredients. So that Charmander that we just caught, if we evolved it to a Charizard, would be bringing in 17 ingredients every skill trigger. So that's really good. Definitely why I think it's going to be a very usable Pokemon. Where's my Marowak? Oh, he's way over here. No skill trigger from you today. But you have been very busy all week. Marowak triggered like 3 times every day. So he's been very consistent. There we go. Only got, still only got the 1 skill trigger from Gardevoir yesterday. Maybe 2, I don't know. I was very, very busy yesterday with some personal stuff that's coming up. So I don't remember if we got a second one, but I know for sure we got the 1. Possibly 2, but still not as many as I would like to see. It's supposed to be 3. Supposed to be an average of 3 per day, but I guess an average of 3 per day means there's going to be a day where I get 4, and that'll be nice. But for now, we are going to make another Dream Eater butter curry, and we're going to use this honey. We're trying to clear out some of this extra stuff that we don't need so we can make space for the ingredients that we want. And that's going to give us 31,908 strength, which does put our Dream Eater butter curry at level 51. Getting very, very close to the level cap. And that should... Is that going to put us into Master 4? It might. Maybe? Oh, yeah, it should. Oh, really? Well, 1 berry did. That got us very close. All right, well, we're at Master 4 now, which means we did get the incense that, you know, it was nice to have, but I wasn't really super excited about it. It is just a Graveler, but it always helps to have some incense stocked up because you never know when they're going to hit us with a, hey, use 7 incense. We are going to get 5 small ingredient tickets, though. That will be very helpful going forward. Hey, there you go. Use 7 incense. I don't know if I really care about it. I mean, at this point, I couldn't do it anyway. At best, I could do 6. Fire type candy. Probably should have gone for it, honestly. I just didn't think about it, if I'm being completely honest. Completely forgot to use incense at all. And now that it's Friday, it's too late. I can only use 6. So I couldn't get it even if I wanted. Probably should have gone for it. I don't know why I spaced on that one. But you live and learn. But we do get Master 3, we get that Graveler incense I was talking about, and because we gave out 15 biscuits, we get 3 small handy candies. So I will gladly take that. Still need to go to bed on time. Still need to use 60 more candies, which we are definitely going to do because we're about to use some more candies right now. Right now, we're going to use some more candies, but first we are going to conduct the changing of the guard. I am at a comfortable place rank-wise for Topalo this week. We're going to go ahead and swap out, and then we're going to back out to make sure the change actually takes effect. Because, fun fact, if you didn't know, if you change your team, it doesn't actually take effect until you back out to the screen with Snorlax and all your Pokemon on it. If you just close the game from the edit team screen, it will not change. You will come back and be sorely disappointed. But now that we have changed our team, it is time to make our 50 candy investment. What does it take to get 50 candies? 17 handy candies? Yeah, we are using a lot of handy candies. If somebody wants to send me some Dratini candy, that'd be real sweet, but I feel like most people are not on Lapis this week, so I understand. But if you are, I would gladly appreciate some Dratini candy. We're gonna use 17 of them. That'll give us 51. And then we can level up. Hopefully this puts us at level 30 today. I don't think it's going to. No, it is not. But tomorrow we will definitely be at level 30. I just barely have enough dream shards. That's another issue we're running into. So yeah, we may have to start popping some clusters. I was trying to wait as long as possible. I wanted to hit level 54 if we could, but I don't think we're gonna be able to hit level 54 before we need it. Let's, just for funsies, let's check. Let's see, we'll go to the EXP table under Pokemon EXP calculator. And let's see, we are currently leveling up a Dratini, who is at level 28, with 394 XP to go. We own 1 candy. And how many handy candies? 42? Don't think we need to use that many, but we can see the current boost rate is currently set. So that is what we want. It is set to the mini candy boost. No XP down, so that's fine. We would need to get to level 30. Oh, it doesn't tell us exactly how many. It just says we can get to level 30. I don't want that much. Let's say, you know what? Let's see. Let's just say we have 50 candies. Let's say we exchange it and we get 50 candies. It does put us at level 30. How many do we need though? 30 would also put us at level 30, so we don't need that many. 20, we would need to use 4 more. So let me, wait, that doesn't make sense. 32? But at 30, I thought at 30 we all already hit level 30. Yeah. So 27? 28? Is it 28? Is that what we need? Oh, because I'm changing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm silly. Never mind. I realized my mistake. So we need exactly 30 candies. 29. Yeah, 29 would leave us 1 candy short. So we need 30 candies, which means we need to use, if we have 0, we need to use 10. Yeah, 10, no matter what. I don't know why I had to do that. It's 3 candies per handy candy. I'm silly sometimes. Anyway, so we need to use 10 more handy candies, and that's fine because we have 42. So that does leave some handy candies for somebody else if we need to level up anyone else. Currently, these are my main goals for leveling at the moment. Don't know if I'm going to be using Candy Boost on any of these. Candy Boost is very expensive. It's very good for catching somebody up very quickly, but it's very expensive. The only other Pokemon I might use Candy Boost on would be this Flareon to get ready for the Entei event to try to get to level 50 for that skill trigger. Currently, we can get very close to 50. I don't think we can quite hit it. Yeah, if we used all the candies we have, we only get to level 47, but I feel like, oh man, tomorrow's Saturday. So, and we need 30 candies to get Dratini to level 30. And that's not including the candies to evolve it. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. We could do a maximum of 70 candies that are boosted for Flareon. That might be enough to push us to 50. If not, hopefully by the time... You know what? I don't think I'm going to use the Candy Boost. I don't think I'm going to use Candy Boost on Flareon. I think I'm going to use it again on Dratini tomorrow to get to level 30 because we do want to get as much herbs stocked up as quickly as possible. And we need Dratini to be level 30 for that. So we'll use it tomorrow. We'll leave everybody else as is, let them naturally get some XP. We are going to need to level up and evolve a Charmander. I just don't know which one we're going to do yet. Kind of waiting on the rest of this week to play out and see if we just get one that is way better than the others we've caught so far. We're also going to need to level up and evolve hopefully, if we can find them, a Vulpix and a Cyndaquil. So we've got some work cut out for us next week. And yeah, we're going to have to do that. Next week is pretty much going to be all Entei prep. We're just going to take it easy and do Entei prep. And Entei prep starts now. So yeah, this is what we're doing for Entei prep. We're going to go ahead and back on out to this team, see how we're looking as far as the ingredients that we need. I think we already have a decent amount. We need a lot more herbs. We need 133 and we only have 6. Sausage, we need 130 and we're already at 58. So that might be taken care of. And again, the more that we have, the better it is for Entei week. But we need to at least hit that minimum threshold. Ginger, we're almost there. So I might switch Pupitar out fairly early if we get a decent amount of ginger. If we could maybe hit 90, probably double the minimum we need, I'll swap Pupitar out for one of the fire types that we're going to use and start getting some XP on them. And for corn, we only needed 31 and we already have 38. So yeah, we might also switch out Dratini if we can get to a decent place on corn, because we only need 14 corn per recipe. So we might switch out Dratini to also help get somebody some XP over time. But yeah, we're actually looking pretty good. We just need to start making some recipes that are going to use some of these extra ingredients to clear out some bag space, because we are at 537 out of 600. So we need to start cooking some other meals, which I already have some plans in mind. So yeah, that's the plan. Entei prep starts now. We're going to be knocking that out. And you know what? A little sneak peek as to my plans to clear out some of this. Let's go ahead and make some lunch. And it's gonna be not the limber corn stew. We need to save that corn. We're going to get rid of some of these ingredients and make an egg bomb curry. And we can fill that out with, we can toss a bunch of this cocoa in there. We will get plenty of that from Blastoise if needed. Never worry about cocoa again with Blastoise. So we'll just fill that out with cocoa. And this is pretty much how we're going to clear out some bag space. Cooking some lower level recipes that use a bunch of varied ingredients and fill it out with some of the stuff we don't need. And that's going to get us another 12,620. Oh, big strength gain there. And that does actually put it to level 13 egg bomb curry. So, you know, at least we're leveling up some meals while we're at it. Because eventually, at some point, I'm probably going to want to max out all the levels of these recipes just for something to do. So why not work on it now while we're taking it easy and clearing out some bag space? And that's not going to be enough to push us to Master 5. But it will give everybody another 1 point of energy. They're already at 100. Fine with that. And the other benefit of having Flareon on the team is that I can put extra ingredients in the pot space so that we can clear out the bag even faster. But that is the plan. And that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to see how the rest of this week goes. And that's all I've got for today. So thank you for watching the video. Y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, later, dudes.